The ERi-TV news broadcast crew and I, Delayed Sahaya, are now ready for your daily news briefing at 10:30 local time. But first, let us catch up with the major headlines. Educational Activity Assessment Meeting held in Karan Subzone. Extensive development activities in Abed Subzone. U.S. military says it completes Niger withdrawal. And at least 236 killed in Myanmar flooding from Typhoon Yaji. On our local news, the Education Office branch in Karan Subzone held an Educational Activities Assessment meeting for the 2023-2024 academic year. The meeting, Mr. Yosef Awasalase, head of the office branch, reported that 29,575 students, including 48.3% females, were registered this academic year, marking 7% growth compared to previous year. Mr. Yosef highlighted several challenges in the teaching and learning process, including a lack of support for weaker students, negative peer influence, insufficient and sustainable awareness-raising activities, teacher absenteeism, and low parental involvement. He called on integrated effort to address these issues. Participants engaged in extensive discussion on the report and adopted various recommendations. Mr. Razan Araya, administrator of the subzone, urged concerted efforts from parents, school communities, and parents to tackle the challenges outlined in the meeting. In Karan Subzone, there are 66 educational facilities ranging from kindergarten to high school providing active educational service. Extensive development activities are being conducted in Abed Subzone. According to the report, 1,500 meters water pipelines have been installed in the eastern section of the town, and 4 water distribution centers have been constructed to ensure potable water supply for residents. Additionally, over 7,000 meters of terraces and water diversion schemes have been built, and numerous tree seedlings have been planted. In collaboration with the members of the Defense Forces, water and soil conservation and terrace construction activities are ongoing. The popular campaign aimed to restore the environment and enrich the underground water supply. Mr. Ahmed Mohamed Noor Rajib, administrator of the subzone, inspected the progress of campaign and commended the strong participation of the public, defense forces, and especially women. The Ministry of Health branch in Central Region reported that exerting strong efforts to control the prevalence of malaria. Mr. Adam Mengstaab, the public health expert, stated that basic malaria monitoring and treatment are being provided at 34 health facilities. The increasing numbers of the patients seeking treatments serve as a wake-up call for more intensive efforts. Mr. Adam mentioned that sustainable environmental sanitation activities led by administrators and village health coordinators are being constructed in areas suspected of malaria occurrence. In addition, impregnated bed nets have been distributed in the subzones of Barrikh, Galanafhi, and northern Asmara. He further indicated that the past 9 months, awareness-raising programs have been organized for over 15,000 people. Mr. Adam called on the public to continue sustainable environmental sanitation activities, follow up health expert guidelines, clear mosquito breeding areas, and report to health facilities if they observe symptoms of the disease. The viewers will be back with the international news shortly. Stay tuned. Welcome back. The withdrawal of the U.S. troops from Niger is complete, a Pentagon official said on Monday. The process began on May 19th following a mutual establishment withdrawal conditions. The effective cooperation and communication between the United States and Nigerian Army first ensured that the safe, orderly, and responsible withdrawal was complete without complication, the mutual decided. Date of September 15, 2024. There is now just a standard embassy presence in Western African nation. This March, Niger terminate its long-standing military agreement with the U.S., declaring the presence of all U.S. troops in contractors illegal. A few months later, officials from both countries said in a joint statement that the withdrawal of nearly 1,000 U.S. military personnel from the country would be complete by the middle of September. Previously, the Pentagon said the withdrawal of the U.S. forces from Niger does not affect the continuation of the U.S.-Niger development relations. The U.S. and Niger are committed to ongoing diplomatic dialogues to define the future of their bilateral relations, it stressed. On the last news, at least 236 people have been confirmed dead after Typhoon Yaji caused several floodings in several regions of Myanmar. Some 77 people remain missing, the Global New Light of Myanmar reported yesterday, citing official figures. The United Nations Office for Coordination of the Humanitarian Affairs indicated the toll could be even higher. An estimated 31,000 people are affected by the flood. Typhoon Yaji, one of the strongest storms to hit the region this year, swept across southern China, Vietnam, Laos, and Myanmar last week, bringing torrential rain. Hundreds have already been confirmed dead in northern Vietnam. The flooding comes at a time where thousands have been forced from their homes by escalating conflict between the military and forced opposed their February 2021 coup. At least 3 million people in Myanmar are estimated to have been displaced by conflict, according to the UN. Dear viewers, we've come to the end of tonight's news. Let's have a quick recap of the headlines. Educational activity assessment meeting held in Karen Subzone. Extensive development activities in Afabit Subzone. U.S. military says it completes Niger withdrawal. And at least 236 killed in Myanmar flooding from Typhoon Yaji. That wraps up our stories for tonight. Thanks for watching and have a good night.